Yeah.
So first things first, guys. Now I'm going to be taking butter. You need just a perfect. Ni nyingi. A knob of butter ni nusu.
Okay.
This is softened butter. You want it to be absolutely room temperature so that you can be able to get it nice and fluffy. Now here I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Ingiapo sasa. Hey, that was too much, but it's okay. So I'll put less of the regular sugar.
Okay.
And then just give that a mix, and you know how it is until it's nice and light and fluffy. Now the reason we're not putting too much sugar in this is because of the fact that we want to make sure that it's not too sweet, because we have sticky, lovely toffee drizzled that we're going to put right on top of this.
Because also you have the dates.
And we also have the dates, which is going to add some sweetness. Now, sticky toffee pudding is like a cake that's incorporated of mainly dates. Aya basi, changanya. We can see that it's gotten nice and creamy. And the reason I'm using this is like an old way to do it, which is you use a wooden mixers and whatever. When I learned how to bake, I was taught na mwiko.
But I think it's better you start with this.
With this, exactly, yeah. All right, so as that go, you want to add an egg at a time. Guys, remember I told you do not break the egg directly onto the pot, because inaweza kuwa imeharibika.
That happened to me, Juicy.
It happened to you, Juicy.
I just had to throw
the whole batch. And hey, butter is not something you want to throw away, right? All right, and what I'm going to do, so I'll just crack it separately, give that a perfect mix. Look at that, incorporates perfectly. Hey, chef, kazi kwako. Kazi kwako. All right, looking absolutely beautiful. And what I'm going to do is add the other egg straight in there. Now remember, we've got some butter in here, some brown sugar, and now we're going to put the 2 eggs. And at this point is where now I need you guys to pay a lot of attention, because this is where the difference from the regular sticky toffee comes in. Now this is just an old school way of making it. And what I'm going to add is I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of yogurt straight into there. It just adds that lovely tart as well as a liquid agent to this dessert, right? Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a little actually, let me just put a tablespoon, because I said I want it spicy, of mixed spices, yeah? Okay. All right. Now, as that is going on, chef, just make sure you mix it properly. And then you want to, it smells amazing already. And then what we want to do, thank you, at this point is we want to add, now this is, it's like wheat cocoa powder. We've got a lot of different types in the market. So at this point is where we're going to add this in. Remember, it's not just cocoa powder. It's like wheat, whey, protein. It's one of those protein drinks that people take, not the gym, the ones that you can give kids, yeah? So I'm going to put about 3 tablespoons in there. Okay. Just give that a lovely mix. Thank you. Looking good so far, chef. Yeah. All right. Now at this point, as you guys can see here, what we have is I have just lovely chunks of regular dates, and then this one that you see that's a bit creamy is what I've done is I soaked them in water, hot water, and then blended them. Okay. About 3 tablespoons of water with about a couple of grams of dates, and now you're gonna add that in. Now, chef, I just want you to lightly fold that as you go. Yeah. Look at that, absolutely lovely, smells delicious. I can't wait. And at this point in time is where we're gonna start to add, actually I'll just ask you to stop now, is we're gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spoons of lovely flour. Okay, now let me help you with this, chef, because at this point now is where I want to just make sure all that butter, all that flour, all that powder and sugar and everything is just mixed in there completely. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my whisk and gently just mix that through. Okay. Look at that. Absolutely incorporated. Exactly. You don't want to over mix it. Absolutely incorporated, beautiful. Make sure you get those bits that are down there at the bottom, and just completely. So I'm gonna add just 2 more tablespoons at this point. You want to check
the consistency you're looking for.
Exactly. So I'll show you the consistency that we're looking for in this pudding. I'm gonna mix that through. And it's not gonna, I don't want it should not be runny at any given point. Okay. You don't want a runny batter for this. You want it nice and thick. It's just a dollop that goes down. You don't want a ribbon. Yeah, you want a dollop that falls down. All right. And look at that. That's all it takes. Absolutely beautiful. Do you see how little flour we put in?
Yes,
so little flour. So I want it to come and be that pudding that you require. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna now line this with just a little bit of butter. So just add your butter, go crazy. Like baking, like I always say, you want to make sure that you get very intimate with your food.
Yeah.
So you use there's a lot of finger food. Actually, I would be mixing this at home with my own hands. Like honestly, just get in there. It's not a problem if you get messy. You can clean up after.
Yeah.
So you want to just rub that the butter, all under your tray. And the good thing about this is you don't have to line it with flour. It's a pudding. So even if it sticks to the bottom, who cares, right? It's a pudding. Exactly. You can even just eat it from there, right? All right, this looks absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, looks gorgeous. I'll just add the remaining just in case, just to make sure we have a good batter there. Maybe Chef, you can give that a mix for me.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna layer it. Let me get a spatula. We're gonna layer it just over here, pop it into the oven, and I'll show you what we're gonna do next, yeah? All right, that's perfect, thank you. So grab that out. Let me just place that here. You want to take your batter, of course, use your spatula. Look at that, just takes everything out, cleans it completely, and then just layer your tin or your baking tray with that beautiful batter. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. And then what we're gonna do is we are going to spread this evenly, absolutely evenly. Pop this into the oven for 30 minutes, and you'll realize that once it is set, you of course, same thing as checking a cake, just pop something in there, it becomes all clean, that it's absolutely ready.